Yeah. Royals come out and play. No, we had to do a remix, right? Season 4, episode 7. For the people that don't like episodes, episode 28. We in the building. You already know what it is.
What's good, family? You done know it's your boy OGSneekerz, and the queen is here. The queen is here. The queen is here.
It's your man Beard Jedi, aka the Black Alice P. Keaton, aka Shoe Park Shakur, aka the Boss Kick Ross, aka Iron Knight Tyson, aka the Fat Huey Freeman, aka Wear Your Own Shit, aka Jack Swagless. This is Talkin Kicks Season 4, Episode 7. We wrapping up the season with none other than She's Your Queen to Be. Cue the queen is in the building. Say what's up to the people.
Royals, what's going on? Woo, woo, woo. Wow. Hey. Not many people catch that riff now.
Hey, I got you.
See, this is my boy. See?
I got you.
This is why I can't stay away. Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. Kick Talk is in the building. Jamie White, was good, sis? PR Nicole, aka For the Society, where you can use our code Talkin Kicks and get 10% off your order. And they got some heat. Right now, if you like an 8 to a 10, 10 and a half, they got them flames for you. So holler For the Society, get that 10% off, tell them we sent you. And you ain't got to. When you put the code in, it's going to let them know anyway. Sports Guy Q is in the building. He sent us a question as well that I didn't have on the outline, but I will make sure that I add it right at the very front. So we appreciate that. Kyla Park 81. Appreciate you, fam. GN is in the building bright and early. That means he's going to leave bright and early. What's going on, man? Warrior Blood 510. You see that Wakanda back there? Wakanda Warrior shirt? That's just for you, fam. Sneakerholic Bees is in the building as well. I see a guy named Kadillac Jackson. Kadillac Jackson?
Yes.
Kadillac Jackson?
Yes.
I know you feeling very special, but Kadillac Jackson?
I
need you like the video for me, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
Hey, drop a flex bomb for Caddy hitting the like button.
Oh,
that's what we doing tonight.
That's what we doing. Can't let get those flex bombs on deck right now. After that, you're fired.
Let me make a call to Funk Flex real quick.
Hey,
those flex bombs on deck. Ed Kang in the building. What's going on, Ed Kang? K-A-N-G. Baltimore Tay, aka Tay. Baltimore's in the building. You see the name that Q the Queen. We don't need to have OG do it today. Q the Queen. Shout out to people one time.
For the one time. Everybody that's on the chit that I see so far, man. You know, shout out to Sports Guy Q, Black Ass African, Jamie White, Soulmates, whoever else I missed up in here. Let's just get it going. Thank you, everybody so far that's on there. You know, I appreciate you. We're going to have some fun like we always do, whether I'm on the show or in the chat, baby. It's family.
She said it quite well. I don't need to even follow that up. I see Jermaine Manning. 06 is in the building. Laid Back 09 is in the building. OG Kicks. Damn, we got everybody up in here. If you're in the show and you like the show, hit that like button. If you don't like the show, no problem. Just let us know what we can do to make it better.
What? G4 in the building?
That means he's definitely leaving. He got a test tonight. There's no way he's staying for the whole show. There's no way he's staying for the whole show. It's got to be against the curfew law somewhere.
He might have got fired if he in the show.
He probably did. Walked out his job with that song. Said that I'm leaving.
This is a very rare sighting. Even more rare than G4. We got Trey D Kicks in the building.
See, I think what it is combination of Q the Queen, and they heard we was ending the show with Grails. Now I know that I got one Grail. Caddy, how many Grails you got? Close show. How many you got?
I'm playing spades. I can't tell you my hand.
Okay, all right. I don't know if OG was able to pick up a Grail, but OG gets Grails every week, so it's not really a necessity for him. So when I'm gonna tell y'all this now, OG, since you controlling the show, when you end the show, we're gonna do the Grails with the sign-offs. Caddy goes, you go first. Well, Q the Queen go first, then you, then Caddy with his Grail, and then me with my Grail, because there's a reason for that, and that's it.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you gotta set that up for a reason. Y'all will see when we get to the end of the show why you said it that way. You will understand. Big Hurt's in the building. Big Hurt, let me tell you something, bro. I need you to start putting up a disclaimer for your videos.
Every video.
I mean, this shit is getting out of hand, bro. I done seen people. What was the dude with the wonky arm? What was that about?
No,
did y'all see that?
Did you see Big Hurt on the scale?
I didn't see Big Hurt. Oh, damn. That one? When the boy said, damn.
Oh, nah. You gotta go back and look.
Oh, no, I don't need to see. Oh, with the feet? Was that the one with the feet? Yeah, see, Big Hurt, he not playing fair.
They pulling a mad plug on you, Big Hurt, because I don't know what the hell they talking about. I'm going to have to go on over there and check it out.
We've been shouting him out all season 4. All season 4. You got to check out his page. If you're not checking him out, it's your fault. You might not want to check that out in a public place. Gonna say that now. You might not want to check that out if you're streaming to your TV. Do that on your private time.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, let's get into the show. Y'all know how we do. We got a hump day heat. Q the Queen picked the hump day heat for the week. But I've got a feeling that she didn't play with us today. Q the Queen? Q the Queen.
Well, what had happened was I didn't plan out my hump day heat days ahead. That's how it would have had to happen. I would have had to go ahead and snap that up days ahead. It's one of them weeks. Yeah, it's one of them weeks.
Decided to be disrespectful, like the Rockets.
But I made it a point to choose a silhouette that people could possibly have fun with, something that's a little bit refreshing, so to speak, something that's on its way back up within the culture.
Okay. We appreciate that. I mean, she invited us over to her house and then she went to the club, but that's all right. That's cool. I played today. I went ahead and und'd the Air Force Ones. If y'all don't know, Air Force Ones was the Talkin Kick hump day heat for the day. And I went with the Harlem Wrens Black 5s. There we go. Und'd with the premium.
So sick.
I even did some lighting effects on my picture. That's about all the photo you're gonna get out of me. That's the best I can do.
Is that corduroy inside of there?
It is. It is. Just corduroy. I wish I would have known that before I stepped out today, because it's about 95 degrees. My feet sweating, big fella. I mean, I wear black socks too, so my feet was about 110 degrees.
Man, this team was doing Bikram yoga.
My feet said, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Wait a minute, hold on." But that's what I had on today. Good shoe. That's my only pair of Air Force Ones.
Word.
So that's it. OGSneekerz.
Well, I took a mulligan today because I didn't remember until I saw
the show's over.
I was like,
this is why we'll be the number 1-2 show on YouTube.
never be better than a lot of these shows. I know that. I know that show that come on Monday will never be better than that. I know that. That's an absolute. So what did you have? Oh wait, OG, move your hand. Move your hands. I see you got on the PE today.
Hey.
Well, you know about
with the PE.
We know about that.
All right.
Oatmeal white, black, and orange. Yes. Caddy had the PE last week, so I had to see if I could find one, and I found one. Yes, sir.
What did you have on fits with that bad boy?
So, well, I didn't wear this is just for Q the Queen. This is just for her today.
I love it.
That didn't go together. But I did join you in de-icing. These have been sitting for 2 years.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what's up, OG. For the people that are coming home from their side chick, can you please give them the audio?
It is the Flyknit Presto Premium. I think the nickname is Tawny.
Kind of remind me of the Curry Air Max 1.
It is a similar color. I actually matched them up this morning. This is a little bit redder than I should say the curry is a little bit redder. This is more kind of towards the orange.
Okay.
But it does have that premium suede going on back there. You see them swizzles. You see them swizzles moving.
That's nice.
Very, very, very comfortable. And I was like, man, I haven't worn those. Let me just grab that today. And I totally missed my Air Force One responsibility. So charge it to my head and not my.
That's right. It's the last episode. You got 2 weeks off to get your life together.
Oh.
2 weeks off to get your life together. That's very disrespectful.
Unfortunately, in those 2 weeks, I will not be getting my life. My life will be getting me. Trust me when I tell you.
I hear you. And since we're speaking of disrespectful, Cadillac Jackson.
Yes, sir.
What did you wear today, sir?
I wasn't too disrespectful today. I broke out the Air Force One Northern Lights.
Okay.
The All-Star joints. So see, I kept it clean. I kept it PG.
I appreciate that. You know, save us a little bit.
Yeah, so it's a nice little equation going on. 2 out of 3. That's good. That's not bad.
That's horrible.
2 out of 4.
Horrible. That's horrible. We got one of the hosts and one of our family members just said, "Fuck it, we're not."
Well, actually, I should get a pass because if the person who called it didn't even rock it, then I mean, who am I?
Hey, listen. He told me to choose a silhouette. He ain't said nothing about no having a.
See, this why we can't let her come over.
I didn't know this came with responsibility. I would
have only been rocking with us for 4 seasons.
How you let a guest pastor come into church with no sermon?
You know what I'm saying? Just come in with the collection plate right out the gate.
The guest pastor ain't got no sermon. Elder ain't got no sermon.
Just disrespectful. This is why we need 7 episodes and gone. This is why by episode 70 we raggedy as shit. This is what happens. This is why we do episodes.
You already know I ain't wearing nothing but loafers anyway.
Go ahead and show the people the lovely loafers. Show the people the loafers.
They over by the door, but just like your 110 degree feet, I'm wearing my little house comfy moccasin. I got the fur, so I'm probably 200 degrees up in these. We keeps comfy in the home.
if y'all are real observant, I just want to let y'all know when she held her shoe up, she leaned back. That lets you know what's going on with that shoe.
Whatever.
She leaned back.
You tried it. You tried it.
You just little shoe.
Don't believe him, y'all. I've been giving my toes air to breathe before that. At least that's my story I'm sticking to.
That works. I saw the chat room. You also killed it for the chat room. They said I own no Air Force Ones.
That's fair. That's the thing. I thought it would be something different, but it was a little too different, I guess. In this day and age.
You failed.
Okay.
It's okay. We'll probably bring you back, but you failed.
Okay.
It's all right. You got to lose every once in a while.
I got a good one for the next one. Everybody better have this one.
Watch her say something.
That's all I'm saying.
Illegal. He's the Jordan 75s exclusives.
No.
Isn't that cute? She's coming back.
Right.
I ain't coming back. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be in the chat giving y'all one. Like we should.
I got a hump day heat from y'all.
Right. Give me a mine in.
Like, great. You gonna prefer a hump day heat that you not gonna wear? Thanks.
Right. Well, hump day heat for the day is a sketch of shape.
He didn't ask me for one last time, so this time I gave him one, but I didn't know I had to
You had to wear it. You had to wear it.
So the next time I know not only do I need to pick one, but I need to wear that thing. Okay.
That'll be right around the time when the show gets canceled. So hopefully we get it together. I hopefully get it together before the network come in and sweep this show right up off the air. We got to do our pickups this week. I have no pickups. It's down season for me. I got some other things I'm working on, so I've got no pickups this week. OG, did you pick up anything this week that you'd like to share with the people?
I'm confused. That's not the Grail?
Oh, then he got to save
the show.
Yeah, he got to save it then because that's Grail for him then. He got spades.
I threw out one lifeline, and that's the best I could do.
He got spades.
That's it. You got nothing, OG? I know you got something you picked up this week.
I
mean, you put up like 9 videos this week. I know you picked up something.
Like that wasn't really this. That wasn't really this.
Okay, OG out there like that. Hey. You're the queen. Put us together here. What did you pick up this week that you'd like to share with the people?
Well,
we found out she got phase 2.
Right.
Everybody shit.
Shit. Here's the deal. I didn't pick nothing up, but just to keep us busy, because I like to start and talk shit anyway. Shout out to my purists in the world.
Oh,
the ones that ain't by the clown, how Mr. Holmes. We like to keep it normal.
wait, hold on. Now you going to timeout.
For those that like to have their shoes with no zip tie and no marker writing, we don't like no typing on our shoes. You know, we out here just.
Wait a minute. Wait.
We don't need no bows.
She said the purist.
Blocker.
He muted her.
See?
Are you saying something? Because I can't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
He built the tree around the whole.
You so wrong for that.
Ooh. Look at
Yo.
Looking at the chat. Royal said he got the UNC off-white.
She built the whole forest. She was like,
you can You've been released from the penalty box.
I appreciate you. Now that I can talk. But you know, I had to do something controversial. But you know, I'm being good. May, I haven't actually bought anything. I was supposed to have my sheets, my Air Force One, bought on live joints.
Bought on live.
But the discount plug has been slow on that. The discount is so good, I'm waiting.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's so good, I'm waiting. So, but that's what I was supposed to have on the show. That was the shoe I was gonna have. So.
Got to make sure your plugs is on point. Punch them in the neck when you drop them off.
You know, people on their own time sometimes. So we got to sit back.
Hey, sometimes on this show we be on our own time. The show started 2 minutes late. It happens sometimes.
You ain't lying.
Cadillac Jackson, I know what you got. I know you got a home run, but do you have any pickups that you can share with the people? Some light pickups? Any light work? Only heat. All right. Okay. Understood. I was looking at the chat. Warrior Blood picked up everything that was hot. I saw he picked up like 3 pair of off-whites, and then some Vapor Maxes and a partridge in the pear tree. He picked up all kinds of shit. Talkin Kicks took an L today on the off-white. So let's just get into that real quick, and then we'll go and get the pickups, and then we'll jump back into this. The off-whites. How many people in the chat really hit on these? Because I think everybody got them, but me, Q, the Queen, and OG.
Basically.
Look at G4 talking about colors, you bastard.
The world is flooded. Is flooded with UNC ones off white.
Apparently.
Yeah.
You don't have to call me OG. You could just call me Bozo. Yeah. You made me run and get the box.
How did
I
know you had those? Of course you went and got those.
Yeah, because you just flat called me a clown.
So what you wearing with them, OG? What you wearing with them?
What I'm gonna wear? I'm gonna wear black shorts or black pants.
Okay.
And
I'm out here looking like Benny the Bull.
No. And I might wear a red shirt. I might wear a white shirt. I might wear my other PE.
Look, he really flexing now. You done pissed him off, Q. He opened the PEs and he ain't gonna even wear it. Look at this shit. Look what you done did. You done came to the show and done pissed him off.
Now he want to pull out on his PE shirt.
Oh, wait now.
There's my clown shit right there.
Beard, come on now. You get look
That's
all these special editions coming from
my
you.
clown stuff right there. That's my clown outfit.
But you only showing one side. Of course, it looks good on the Chicago side.
No, it's gonna look good on this side too. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. It still looks good.
You tried to finesse us. No.
I'm not finessing nothing. Look, Talk to me. Hey, talk to me about finessing when you knocking on the back door talking about, can I get one of those PE shirts? Do you think you could send one?
Oh, now listen, I want the shirt though. Hey.
See? Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Hands ain't ready to disrespect the shirt with them bootleg ones.
Man, drop a flex bomb for the Talkin Kicks.
Look, Caddy, she done told you had the flex bombs on deck. You think she's playing? She asked you twice already. We ain't even got that 30-minute mark. She's like, okay. I done said flex bombs twice in this.
Y'all know I'm addicted to the flex bombs. Yeah.
Face talkers.
That's what I likes. I likes it.
Out here with PEs and bootleg ones.
Hilarious. Look at sports. Scarface Jordan 1s. Jamie White says she's flipping hers. She's thinking about flipping hers.
Mine's is gone, big fella.
Caddy he almost put his up so early. I was like, Caddy, slow down, bro. You can't put him up that fast.
The minute they said got him, I was like, ooh, wait. Hello, StockX?
Right. Big Life 46 is the shirt OG wearing for sale. No, sir. That is also a PE. Sorry. That is a PE.
That's just so disrespectful.
Yeah, you look at Hot Dog. Since I labeled the PE shirts, I should get one. Sir, for me to get you a PE, it would cost you a lot of money, sir.
You know what, OG? Forget you and your clown shoes and your PE shirt. Because you know what? That PE shirt, after about 2 wears, you're going to have canary pits.
He muted her. She hit him with the schoolyard disc though. She hit him with the schoolyard disc. She hit him with the schoolyard disc.
Canary pit. Don't know sure it was. Match canary pits, all right?
Yes, they do. They match mine because they're 2 different colors on each side.
So you can have your PE.
Where y'all find her at?
I don't know. But she said this. Mr. Bear 76 is in the building. Buckeye City Soul, what's going on, fam? Anthony Lewis is in the building as well. I saw Heads Ain't Ready in the building. Who else did I miss? Because the room is popping right now. And we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Did I say my shoe game tight all day, all night? If I didn't, welcome to the show. JC Kicks is in the building. Sneak King Quotes in the building. Man, we live today. We live, baby. Yeah. Soul to my soul. What's going on, man?
What's up?
Make sure to like the video. If you like the video, if you don't like the video, that's cool. Just let us know what we can do to earn that thumbs up. Holla at us. Yeah, that was a hell of an intro that we just had. Q the Queen is out here being very disrespectful. That calls my man Canary.
Q said, did G4 send us some material tonight?
I mean, jeez.
But everybody in the chat now, let me know if there were any lies told just now. Was it all facts? Was it big facts?
Well, I don't know if anybody would know about how much I sweat, sis, but other than that, I think you can certainly voice your opinion. I don't know about facts.
Well, I know we all got that. We all got that. Listen, we all got that white shirt.
Pastor.
We all got that white shirt we be trying to hold on to. But what forces us to throw it out? Them canary pits. All right?
Q Queen said y'all walking around like this. She got problems. Cadillac, by any chance, were you able to get the releases together? Since we about to be gone for a minute. You ain't got to do all of them, but
this is the end of the season, so we gotta look at what's coming ahead. So,
right.
Give me a second to get that together for you.
While he's doing that, I just wanted to update y'all on the shirts. Sent the order in on Monday. Told him what I needed. I heard back from him today. It's a lot slower than normal. I should have the final order number tomorrow. Why I'm telling you that? Because if you were one of those people that tried to struggle it out and wait a little bit, you have now. Send in your email. I can add to the number tomorrow when he sends me the final list so I can go ahead and pay for it. So if you don't have a shirt, send me your shit now. Send me your money now. I can get that order updated tomorrow because it has not started production yet. Don't send me shit tomorrow. If you send me some money tomorrow, I will send that shit back to you because I'm not going to be able to add. And I don't have a lot of extras on deck.
Them joints is fire. All right. He got multiple colorways. The design is dope. It is the best podcast t-shirt on YouTube.
I appreciate that, man. And you know what? That might be why he's taking so long to reply, because he said, nigga, you know, send me, it's 3 different colorways. We got girl shirts. We got hoodies.
We trying to make unauthorized pants.
He's like, what the fuck is you doing? He's like, what the fuck is you doing, big fella?
You need to go ahead and show them the shirts again, just in case they don't believe what they're working with.
I'm not showing them shit else.
Beard is a designer out here in these streets. This ain't no little type it up and print it out and with an iron type stuff. You know what I mean? This is
quality. Quality.
Yeah, he actually, my print guy was like, yeah, he was like, we can go ahead and get these heat presses. I said, no, sir. I need these screen printed. I want this actual screen printed, and I'm trying to work it so I can actually get in there and do some of these. I want to get in there and do some of the labor if they let me. So that's real shit. I appreciate that plug, Q. I see Caddy's got the list up. What are you showing us, Cadillac Jackson?
Well, up first we have this cute Nike Kobe AD Next 360 in a Lakers colorway. This looks like a soccer shoe to me.
It looks like a large bag of hell no, I'll pass.
It looks like it's $200 and I don't understand. So we're gonna go.
They never sell. Kobe's never sell for the original price.
That's crazy.
It'll hit the outlet
quickly.
Up next, we got the Nike Air More Up Tempo in the white and university red colorway.
Come on,
can we just retire this shoe for a little while?
Well, at least it's an OG colorway.
Okay, I'll give him that. But I just need this shoe to take a break.
Yes, it needs to take all the break.
Yeah, I need that shoe to take a break. Up next,
they said Burlington.
Burlington. Hey, if that up tempo hit Burlington, hey.
Then it's gonna be the hottest shoe on the block when they see that for $59. Look what I got at Burlington said. Oh shit!
Right, that Kobe can catch some dust pans, but that up tempo get up in there now. Wait a minute,
it's gonna be a win.
Go ahead and grab that.
This nigga got us watch the cartoons.
Up next, we got the cap and gown Air Jordan 11s. And anybody who's following Talkin Kicks and saw the picture we put up, you should have these early.
Winner, chicken dinner. A lot of people hit on that as well. It's a good looking shoe. That price tag does not look good. Not doing it.
$250 is crazy for a basic ass shoe.
Not doing it.
All you get is some suede. It's all black. You could have bought a shoe that was fucking $150. That looks better than that. That gives you more character.
Not doing it. You know, I thought about getting that for formal events and shit like that, but for $250, nah, bro, I'm good.
That's crazy.
$270 in Dallas with oh god damn, Trey.
$272 in New York City.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
I didn't even have to think about this one. It was just.
Oh, gee, I know you was trying to get those when we put the picture up. Are you still on them? You trying to get them this weekend?
Yep. If the 10 minutes runs, I'll have them.
Bet. Look at the soulmates because they hit. It's only money. Now I don't know if that's Kiana because her shoes was like $4. And she got the baby feet, so of course it's only money.
Marcus was out here winning in these streets.
Hey, matter of fact, no, those didn't come at GS, did they? So those are Marcus's. He spent $299 on them bad boys.
Oh yeah, you know the ball is going. Listen now,
2 pair.
The ball is gonna ball. The ball is
that's true.
ball. You know,
that's true.
So that ain't. I'm not in that circle, so I'm gonna go ahead.
I don't even line up on here. This shit looks terrible.
All right, now Q, I gotta get your opinion about this.
What's happening?
The Air Jordan 11 Retro Low, Rook to Queen, the Maya Moores.
Honestly, I'm disappointed in that shoe, especially since they dedicated it to her. I think that she deserved something better than that. That shoe does not say Maya Moore to me. Like, I don't even see her wearing that shoe.
Absolutely. Yeah. I see this shoe as something like summertime, little girl go to summer camp type shoe.
Exactly. Boom. It's really a little kid shoe, and this is kind of alluding to the whole conversation about how women, we want shoes that are not designed like they're for little kids. Like, we're grown-ups. Why do we want purple glitter and fucking purple outsole and look like we're 3 years old? Like, we don't.
It's a bad look. And I saw they just put a billboard up of Maya Moore, and she's doing the Jordan Wings pose. And I was like, that's dope. They finally giving her a due.
Have you seen the commercial?
I haven't seen the commercial. I just saw the billboard.
The commercial is dope.
And I'm like, okay, so I understand giving her the 11, and now I look at it, and I'm like, yeah, this shit looks terrible, bro.
And she wasn't even wearing them in that commercial.
No.
She don't like that shit either.
Right. She's not wearing them.
We're going to skip past all this.
Warrior Blood said, what if that's the Grail of Grails that she created? I don't know. I've never seen her in pink other than when mandated by sports.
Right.
So breast cancer wearing this shit. That's the only time I see her in pink. So that one, I don't know. You could be right, Warrior Blood, and if so, she's got bad taste. But I don't think they gave her an option on that.
See, we trying to give her the benefit of the doubt out of respect that we have for her.
Yeah.
We don't see her wearing that shoe, and I sure ain't wearing that shit. So. I'm just saying.
All right, we gonna skip past these because we don't think nobody's interested. No, Kyrie's, no, Big Sean's, no.
You probably passed the Grail for black.
Which one?
Maestro.
The Hyper Jade.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would probably want the All-Star, the Scottie Pippen joint, the trifecta.
Yeah. I agree with you, Hot Dog. She should have her own shoe design for it. Absolutely.
She should. You see it, the Nike Zoom Generation St. Vincent St. Mary dropping. I believe that's Saturday.
Oh shit, is it? Okay. I might have to pull a trick and see if I can get that one. Might have to pull a little caper. Somebody got an extra size of 13 that they don't want. Might need you to shoot a shot for me. I kind of like that.
Ooh, I'm shooting shots. OG, what you thinking?
Oh, the St. Vincent St. Mary's are done. Yes, sir. That's on the list.
Okay.
Yeah, they're dope, but that's not a color that I wear, so I'm good.
And I really don't like green that much, but I respect what it represents, for him, and I love the silhouette, so I'm in.
On the 31st of May, we have the Nike LeBron Soldier 1 25 straight. The night LeBron scored 25 straight against the Detroit Basketball.
I'm getting on up out of here.
I'll just sit back.
I'm gonna get on up out of here. Good night. Close this laptop.
That's a nice looking shoe right there, bro.
No, that's dope. That might be my first and only Soldier that I buy. That's fire.
Yeah, I like that. Can't complain about that one. I like that.
Yeah,
What's going on, Dre Kicks? Just strolling up in the building.
See what else we got.
Because we're gonna be gone for 2 weeks, y'all. Y'all know how this goes. We're not here next week. After.
Here's an interesting one. This Nike Mercurial TN. For some reason, I kind of like it, and at the same time, it looks like a soccer shoe, which makes me not like it.
If the chat is on time with what you're showing, and I'm seeing this on time, is G-Force Vision saying that he needs these?
The Soldier, I think he's talking about.
Yeah, I think he's talking Soldier.
Okay. All right. I was about to say, why? This don't look like your Steves. It's all right. Nothing special.
Yeah.
OG has got your colorway in there. It's kind of earth tone-ish. It's in an orange family, copperish, orangish, rusty.
I don't particularly care for the design of the shoe, so yeah, it would be a pass for me.
Oh man, we need to jump ahead to that hybrid. That 97 outsole with the or midsole with the plus upper.
Oh.
Now those are kind of fire.
Well, you like those?
Ooh.
Ew. Calm down, Q. Calm down.
Now they're supposedly saying on June 1st, the Air Jordan 4 Levi's white denim is supposed to drop. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take a look at a picture.
White denim.
The white denim. So this is where we're possibly going to get.
Oh, okay. The custom fours, because those are gonna be custom like a motherfucker.
Right.
Absolutely.
Are we pulling the trigger on these?
I'm not, just because I don't feel like jumping through hoops, and then I'd have to find somebody to customize it, so I just leave them alone.
Nope.
It's an overpriced all white shoe. I'm good.
Over under on how many people gonna wear this to all white parties?
Oh, nigga, that is the shoe, bro. 1 million people.
Every baby shower in the summer, somebody's gonna have this on.
Stop it.
It's
With their Burberry shirt and white jeans.
What up, GLX? The chat is passing. Everybody's saying they're passing except J-Day Kicks. He said he would cop them fours if he would, but he also buys Grails every day, so he don't have the money available to pick those up.
Yeah, he out here balling. Ball is ball.
G4 Vision said, fuck no, baby. Ain't that what they say on the Monday Midsole? I love it. Sports Guy Q said flip mode. I understand. That's probably what everybody's doing nowadays. Who buys shoes and actually put them on their feet anymore? It's just like, I'm just going to buy it and take it right to the store.
And that's why I ain't buying them, because I would want to wear them, and they ain't gonna get too many wears because it's all white. And I paid too much for it, and it's all white, and I paid too much for it, and it's all white, and
you paid too much for it.
It is
dingy denim. Ooh, that's
good.
So, out of the three, the blue denim, the black denim, the white denim, because they're saying the white and the black denim are coming out in June.
Right. Which one?
Which out of the three, which one is the best one?
That blue is still the winner.
Yeah.
If you get that blue distressed and faded a little bit, that might be one of the dopest shoes, in my opinion. That might be one of the dopest shoes to drop all year.
Yeah, easily.
What you thinking, OG?
Yeah, I have a high affinity for black, but I would agree the blue for sure. I mean, if I had to pick one of those three and I could only get one, yeah. For me, it's blue, black, white.
Mm-hmm. It's something about a blue upper with a gum bottom, whether it's denim, whether it's like patent leather, it could be navy blue, whatever the blue, a gum bottom. Ooh.
Yeah, I agree with the chat. Like, so straight out the box, I think the black ones look the best because black denim always looks smooth as shit when you first get it. They just wear horribly.
Yeah.
But the customizing options on the denim joints, or just if you just wear them and they start looking distressed like jeans, that blue is the winner, bro. That blue is the winner. But the chat is saying that the black denim looks dope, but the blue hands down for Kyler Park, blue for J-Day Kicks, Big Light, Anthony Lewis, black pair for who said the black pair? Soulmates, G4. That's what's up, chat. That's the releases we got.
That's all we got.
Let's get into this lace up.
Lace up.
This week we are in the season with a lot of topics that'll let y'all know a little bit more about Q the Queen. I feel like the last time we did a show, we didn't do a real good job. I didn't do a real good job of letting y'all know more about who she is, her political views and shit like that she would like to share with y'all bastards.
We was clowning. That's all. We were clowning.
We were clowning.
Distracted.
We were clowning. But I want to get your opinion and feel this out. We have a female. We have a lady on the show. We had to get her opinion on some of this stuff. I said a lady.
Thank you very much.
Can we go right into the heat? Let's just go right into some heat. Kendrick Lamar was on stage rapping one of his songs, and he's got nigga in the hook. He brought a chick on stage, a young lady, who decided to rap along with him. She said she know all the words. And when it got to the word nigga, she said nigga like she was nigga. Like, hey. What are your thoughts on this, Cutie Queen? The whole debate
Well, when she said she knew all the words, she literally meant she knew all the words.
She wasn't lying.
Yes, there was no lies being told.
Yeah.
Now. What the song is? What was it? Good Kid, Mad City, or whatever the song is.
It was off the album. I forget which song it was.
Yeah.
But,
but anyway, pretty much throughout the duration of the song, nigga is pretty much all over that song.
Yeah.
So in order for her to recite this on stage, showing him that she knows all the lyrics, she went all out. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, an enthusiastic fan knows all the lyrics on stage with the artist that wrote, performed, and recorded this lyrics. Cool, I'm gonna get up in here. But she's white.
Yep. So are you saying that white people can't say nigga even if it's in the chorus of a song and they're at a concert?
Unless they are in the privacy of their own car or home. They need not use that in the public. No way. Not at all. I don't think there's any way to justify it. You should know better. When he addressed her after she finished her little clown show, he addressed it and she felt a little embarrassed because she knew she was wrong. Oh, I can't say it. Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. We let you say that. Everybody else is going. Else gonna think they good, and it's gonna be a fucking fight fest everywhere we go because we got white people walking around saying nigga like this. It's like they out here with us. No.
Last thing I need is to be going in the Cracker Barrel and somebody being like, "Hey, my nigga, what's going on?"
Right.
Whoa.
Like no. Simmer down. Simmer down. We're trying to keep the peace. So do not use the N-word, my friend. And those are my thoughts.
Yeah, I've never understood, like G4 said, how can you fault her for supporting what you promote? I just don't understand why it's hard to understand that that's just a word you can't say. Like if analogies to the death, right? Because there's been a million analogies of this, and this will just be another one. If I'm with somebody and their family member and they say, bitch, please, I can't address that motherfucker as bitch. It's not for me to do that just because I heard them do it. That's just a word you can't say. That's pretty much it. I don't even understand the debate. If you know it's a word,
that's a great way to look at it because, like, your girl or your wife's friends can be like, "Bitch, get ready to go." Let me turn around and be like, "Bitch, you ain't dressed yet." And in the news tonight, 37-year-old.
Yeah, it's a must. What if it's in the song? As far as I'm concerned, it's just like when you were a kid and you mess around and saw a movie that had cursing in it. You just censor yourself. You got to know to censor yourself.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. It's one of those things that. And I'm sure that most of us have probably been in a situation where you get caught off guard by somebody, one of these little millennials, say the word because it don't mean nothing for them. And you're like, hey, I'm not ready for that. I almost choked the shit out of you. I can't deal with that shit.
Question, though, do you think it was kind of a setup, though? I mean, Kendrick knows his music. That song, out of all the songs on that album, have nigga in there so many more times than any song probably he's ever written. Yep. And that's the song you want the white girl to come up and recite?
Unless he thought he was going to say, maybe she know better. She know me, so maybe she know better. But like, if you have them up there and that's part of the song and the mic is in their face, like, all right, bro, that's just not a smart move. Not a smart move. You set it up for failure. And if that's what you're doing, all right, but okay, making it a teachable moment, and then you kept her on stage. I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. Just don't say the word.
Right.
Please don't say the word. Okay.
Yeah.
I might, if you're a kick talker and you are not black, and you say the word nigga all the time, please do me a solid and just don't say it around me. Just please.
Please don't.
I don't like that. And some of that shit, you know, there's been debate back and forth about if trauma is actually passed down to DNA or if that's not a thing or if it is a thing. I know that when I've heard it, I done damn near slapped shit out of somebody. I've been in the gym and seen some little youngsters over in the corner. They're like, nigga, go ahead and give me that. And I'll be like, hey, we can turn all this shit off up in here. I don't know you, but that for me, that just it strikes a chord in me. So please give me that solid. Here we go. GLX Kicks. I think everyone should just not use the word, especially because of its past. At least that's my view and 2 cents on the touchy subject. That's valid.
That's fair.
That's fair. Everybody shouldn't use it. I get it. But at the same time, I don't think that negates the fact that everybody's not comfortable with these motherfuckers using it.
Right.
The soulmates. These kids don't see it the way other people do. It's absolutely right. That's what I said. Like the generational gap. My old ass, when I hear these youngsters, I've seen videos of white people with just nothing but white people and they say it. And I'd be like, oh, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. I get it. I'm not ready for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that it's a word that's associated with so much, you know, hurt and pain and oppression and just everything that's hurtful that you can think of, whatever key term, key word you can think of. And we made it as a culture. We made the conscious effort to say, hey, we're going to take this word that you use to demean us, to make us feel inferior, and make it a sense of, and again, a lot of people still disagree with this, but we made it a term of endearment. We made it a way to empower each other in a brotherhood way, you know. And for them to try to continue to use that in the context of how we use it now, why? You were using that 50 years ago to make me feel like I wasn't a human being.
I think that's the part that aggravates me the most about respectability politics is the idea that if we stop using it, they're going to stop using it. Somebody was using it before we were.
Right. We didn't make this up, you know. We made it into something that is, again, not everybody agrees, but into something that's more positive, to put that spin on it. So that way, when a white person does say it, it means something else for us. So maybe we won't go choke him out. We might say, don't say that. Don't say that. Because it means something else for us, for us. But if somebody else says that, it kind of simmers us down a little bit, I think, if they say that. Doesn't make it right when they say that. But again, we're probably a little less more likely to stab somebody.
Right. Like, OG, how would you handle this? Let's say you kicking it with your daughters and, you know, you driving them to one of their mini events and one of the kids is in the back and, you know, you in the DMV, so it's not all black. There's a nice little melting pot there. What happens if you hear them talking to each other and one of the non-black kids say nigga?
Well, if I'm on the expressway, I got to get to the exit real fast. Other than that, everybody's losing their popcorn and jujubes because it's going to hit real quick.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a teachable moment. And I'm going to respect the fact that I'm not their parent. And I'm going to say, when you're with me, this is how it needs to go down. And if it's not going to go down that way, then you're not going to be with me. No hands, no, you know, nothing like that. You know, be respectful of parental boundaries, but you know, that's not what we do. And if you feel that comfortable, then you're way too comfortable.
Word. Hey, sometimes OG come in and hit that home run, man. That grand slam and bring that point home. GN said, what do y'all think about Puerto Ricans using it? I understand that Puerto Ricans are black people. I understand that in New York, they have a whole different set of rules. That said, hey, Fat Joe been saying this shit since he got on the scene.
Right. Y'all got to be, and here's the thing about the Latin community, Hispanic, Spanish, however you all categorize yourselves. A lot of y'all are black. And you don't claim it.
Just got off the boat earlier. Your stop was just a little bit earlier.
Let's be real about that. Y'all associate more with being Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican. Y'all are black. Like I'm not just saying like y'all are black as a term. Y'all black like in the blood.
Yeah. Right.
So that there's a slippery slope with that, obviously, because you have the white side of that culture, then you have the black side of it. So it's very hard to police that culture of people on that word, in my opinion.
No, and you have to do it, but with your own circles. Like I've seen people that I know have told me that such and such says nigga around them. I'm like, hey, don't bring that motherfucker around me saying that word. Like at least prep them, because it's not a conversation I'm gonna have live for that cat. I'm not with it. Mm-hmm. So you got to know that if you say it around your close friends, that shit might not be welcome. And at the end of the day, it's a free country. You can say what you want to say, but you might want to say it with your guard up.
So GN says, I'm Puerto Rican from NY, and all I grew up with is Black people and Puerto Ricans, and we all use it.
That's facts.
You see how you use that? People I grew up with is Black people and Puerto Ricans. You see how they separate? He keeps separating it.
He said black and black. That's what he said. That's what I read. He said, I'm black and I'm from New York and I grew up with black people and black people.
Right.
That's what I said. Not dissing your heritage, job, brother. This is a joke. But yeah, I think New York is one of those places. New York is a different animal anyway.
Yeah.
So New York, hey, I feel like everybody in New York say it.
New York is one of the weirdest places because anybody in New York who's Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, Costa Rican, Black, Haitian, Jamaican can say the word nigga. If you look white and you say it, side eye.
Yeah. Like, hey, hold on, nigga, hold on.
Right.
Like I'll never forget one of my closest friends. I saw him when I was going to college. I saw him at college, and I was like, "Hey, what's good, my nigga?" He was like, "Hey, what's good?" He's like, "What's good, nigga?" And I saw some people looking. I was like, "Whoa, he's Puerto Rican." And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Right.
Like he's full Puerto Rican. He might look white. He's Puerto Rican.
Right.
And it's just New York is just different.
Yeah,
New York is so different.
Absolutely. I agree with that. We were talking about hip hop and responsibility. I just kind of wanted to roll into this. Jazz musician Wynton Marsalis. I understand. We get into the next topic, Buzzer. Shut up. Wynton Marsalis says, and he actually said this shit. Rap and hip hop are more damaging than a statue of Robert E. Lee. Kill the Queen, please tell me why in 2018 we are still blaming hip hop, which was born in the 70s, for the ills of Black people.
I think that one is tough, because for him to denounce hip hop would just mean that he doesn't have an appreciation for it. I think that's a hard debate to have with somebody who has not adopted it, so he doesn't really have enough background. There's no way anybody with background in the culture of hip hop, so to speak, because there's multiple facets of it. If you have any background, you wouldn't say anything is damaging per se. Did he mean the music? Like, what is he specific to? Like, there's art, there's music, there's dance, DJing. Like, I'm sure some DJs that's spinning his records now.
Sampling his records?
Exactly. Sampling his songs.
You getting credit and shit like that?
That's too easy. That's too easy to use hip hop, in my opinion. Just because, people that I guess participate in the culture responsibly are doing just that. They're making sure that, even though like the foundation of the culture, it's an inner city thing, people that weren't well to do they found gateways to kind of express themselves where they couldn't afford to do things outside. They couldn't afford expensive things, so to speak. So expensive activities could be like they couldn't afford to go to music school, you know. So they started to take vinyl from their parents, grandparents, etc., play around with it, scratch it up. Their parents and grandparents thought that was the craziest thing ever. Some kids probably got choked out.
Oh yeah.
But they created an art form, you know. And same thing with the dance and all of these things. We couldn't afford dance school. We couldn't afford these extracurricular things. So we created those things for ourselves. How is that not positive? Like, doesn't that give you chills?
So if you know Marsalis,
right,
you're not surprised by this statement at all. But I don't think he's speaking about hip hop culture. He's speaking strictly about rap music.
Okay.
And Marsalis is a music snob. He doesn't even like instrumental, you know, like what do you want to say, like smooth jazz or certain. He's very much a purist when it comes to music, and it permeates the rest of his, like, he hate on his brother for playing in Sting's band. And Sting is one of the most prolific musicians to ever walk, just in terms of on a number of different levels. I don't even try to go there right now, but but when his brother was playing in Sting's band, Branford, he was like, nah, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your talent, because he's a purist like that. So for the genre that, you know, of music, you can't take away the accomplishments that he's made and so on and so forth.
Right.
If you know him, to know that he said this is, and when I say know him, I don't mean know him. I don't know him personally, but just in terms of follow him and know his stance when it relates to music and so forth. You're not surprised by it at all.
Well, my thing is this: like, he's a very accomplished musician, so he has the right to say. He has the right to address different genres of music as a way of explaining maybe whatever the influence of that genre has. But my thing is, there's no way that he would say that if he really, you know, engages within that genre. I would believe Spike Lee more. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Spike Lee is obviously a hip hop culture engaged figure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't really take him seriously when it comes to that. I don't really think there's anything to discuss.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat, and you know, there's some good stuff being said by the Kick Talkers, and you know, it's hard to get to all of it. Of course, there's the divide between old hip hop and new hip hop. Sports Guy Q said the thing that stuck out to me the most, and I apologize for not getting everybody's comment in here, but he said they don't blame gangster movies for the ills of white America. They don't blame Stephen King for the murders. Like, it's something about hip hop, for whatever reason, that we've added this responsibility and this enormous problem on to hip hop, with air quotes, because it could be the music, it could be graffiti, it could be whatever the hell y'all want it to be. But at the end of the day, if I go to somewhere in Amsterdam and I don't know anybody and a song comes on, I'm going to make new friends immediately. It's one of those things that culturally binds people across the globe with just a beat. And I don't understand why we keep having this conversation. And the most damning thing about what he said is that it's more damaging than a statue of Robert E. Lee. Is that what the fuck we doing right now? That's so why do you feel that way? Are you saying this because we don't know the history of Robert E. Lee? Or are we saying that hip hop is that detrimental, saying bitch and nigga and talking about the shit that happens is that detrimental that even Robert E. Lee and the Confederacy is not as hurtful as this shit? And I don't get it, bro. Last time I checked, if you're talking about inner cities and you're talking about their attachment to hip hop and the glorification of the gun and drugs in the city, then why don't we talk about the schools that went from 25-person classroom size to 100 size
Right.
because you closed up 3 or 4 of the public schools, and then you took away the schools that the jobs that were available. You took away the banks, so all that's there is liquor store, drugstore, liquor store, pawn shop. I got to go and catch a bus to get some fresh food. Well, how the fuck did that end up being hip hop? What album by NWA was Columbus listening to when he got here? I'll wait. Last time I heard, he was killing a lot of motherfuckers, and they didn't have no Dr. Dre beats behind him.
Thank you very much.
We got 4 people on here right now on this show that listen to a lot of hip hop, and we ain't shot up no classroom. We got 4 people in here right now that probably were bullied as kids, and we ain't shot up no school.
What was them colonizers doing, huh?
They was apparently listening to that early NWA.
What about that big bloodbath that we celebrate as Thanksgiving, huh?
Must have been playing some Snoop Dogg. And I'm just tired. I'm personally tired of hearing that shit about tired. When we see, and here's the other thing too about it, is that Winston probably made this comment right after a commercial that had hip hop on to sell something, and right at the end that had a hip hop beat to do the outro for whatever show he was doing. You can't just cherry pick and choose.
Right.
Somebody also commented earlier that, you know, it don't have a message. And I think we have to remember that we had shit like the Rapid Cowboy that didn't have a message. It was just party music. Hip hop didn't used to have bars. Like, it was just the hip hop, put your hands in the air. The roof, there were no bars for that shit.
Right.
It was beats and breaks.
That's
so
what
it's not always about message.
That's what kills me. A lot of the records that put hip hop on the map did not have any message. The message was the only one.
Like
first one that kicked the door down.
Let's be real here. Early Kanye West. Kanye was not spitting bars in his early music. In his early music,
right,
his bars were trash. But
the
beats that went with it is what made you sit there and bob your head. Like when he made up that line, Miracle Whips, and he was like,
man, these color Benz, I drive Miracle Whips.
Yeah. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Like you hear that, you like, what? But the thing was, it didn't have a message, but it stuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like some of the music was just good to listen to, and now it's like everything is going under the microscope.
I'm pretty sure that music not having a message has nothing to do with it being detrimental to society. Like, really? I mean, we do listen to music to feel good and relax, you know.
All the time. It didn't become an issue until it was hip hop beats. Until that shit was done over some 808s, now we got a problem. This kind of segues into the next topic. I promise y'all we're gonna talk about shoes. But I told you we got Q the Queen on here. We got to pick her brilliant mind. R. Kelly was just recently banned from Spotify.
Jesus.
So we're not playing any more R. Kelly on Spotify. You can't listen to him on there. And people were clapping. I want to let y'all know that Black people's dedication to R. Kelly is second only to Black people's dedication to Christ. R. Kelly lost an entire platform and his streaming numbers went up. So, so the question is, what is your opinion on Spotify banning R. Kelly, and what does this mean for other artists who are problematic? I mean, Tupac went to jail for what he did for rape. We've got rappers, we've got rock and roll musicians who talk about their sexual escapades, legal or illegal. What does it mean that they were able to ban him from their platform, and what does it mean for other artists? How do you feel about that?
The difference between now and then is the Me Too movement.
But I mean, but so
Spotify is making a they're trying to make a point. Okay, they're trying to say we will not tolerate rapists, domestic abusers, etc. Because it's not only him. It's what's the boy named Triple X?
Whatever.
Not Fabulous, but
I can't stand that dude.
What are the other
6ix9ine?
Yeah, 6ix9ine, blase blah. And so I mean they're trying to do something that I don't think they even really knew what it would affect. I mean, obviously Spotify is a big platform, but the culture of music, fashion, entertainment overall in this day and age is driven by hype, a wave. If everybody's talking about R. Kelly not getting streams on Spotify, if you don't know nothing about no R. Kelly, you're gonna be like, oh, what did he do so bad that they took his music off? And we got over 7 billion people in the world. So if 7 billion people heard about this, and this is outside of Black folks, we already done bought all the R. Kelly records. We got it. We done.
Yeah. It's
so, you know what I mean?
It's dangerous to me. It's like, I understand the idea, but you're going to get in that corner. Spotify is going to end up in that corner to where you're going to have to say, but this is different. You're going to have to have that conversation. Didn't Brian McKnight have a situation where he abused his wife or some shit like that? Big Pun was also a woman beater. Like, problematic motherfuckers are the ones we celebrate the most. Jerry Lee Lewis married his cousin or some shit. Like, all of this shit that we've seen happen, once you start banning people, you're going to end up in a situation where you're going to have to defend why this person's on and this person's not. And if R. Kelly's banned and Tupac is still on there, I'm not a Tupac head, but at the end of the day, he got locked up for that shit. Explain why Tupac's still playing. Explain it, because that's your platform. That's what you did, Spotify. Explain that shit. At the end of the day, you're going to look at this. People aren't listening to R. Kelly until special occasions anyway. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What?
But they ain't gonna be able to find them on Spotify. DJs play R. Kelly like a motherfucker.
That's lies. R. Kelly's catalog is so deep. There don't have to be no special occasion. No R. Kelly.
I'll tell you some real shit that happened on Instagram today. A girl wrote on a post, and she put a picture of Ronald Isley up. And she wrote, "What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home?" And said, finish the rest. Everybody else finished the rest. You know how many people was up there like, baby, wait, let me explain before you go and point your cane. Girl, I'm about to have a fit. It's about
to be some shit. How'd I get into this? Should have never came home with this.
Exactly.
Back to where you came from. Baby, my ass. Get this. Your ass is grass.
Be before you're done.
How you know my name?
Anyway, I was gonna tell you. Who this kind of real familiar?
But that's an example though. Like R. Kelly has music that don't have occasions, bruh. Like his catalog is so deep. R. Kelly has a song for everything.
It's like as much as you be like, I'm not gonna listen to R. Kelly. And my fiance said, we're not playing R. Kelly at the wedding. And then when we sitting there doing the music list, she was like, damn. Like, we can't put down step, side to side, round it. I was like, nope, you ain't want to play it. You ain't want to play it. And all it take is to come on and be like, said I know, and that's it.
Man,
it's one of those things that all of us we have to make those decisions. You know, there's certain artists that we don't listen to because they have a problematic past. But I think for a platform that actually plays the music and pays the artist.
Well, let me put it this way. In my defense, as a 31-year-old woman, R. Kelly don't want me anyway. So can I still listen? R. Kelly don't want nothing on me.
R. Kelly sitting there like, no, baby, you too old for me.
Right.
Too old for me.
You got a little cousin or something? You got a little cousin?
I got a niece.
Listen,
like for me, that's when it stopped being. I was like, wait a minute, R. Kelly doing this still? That means all that shit he made seems like you're ready. I can't do it. Delete. Delete. I can't do none of this shit. 12 play.
You mean to tell me if you driving in the car with the wife, it's late at night, and that radio come on, temperatures rising.
I have personally not played an R. Kelly song in years, and that was a conscious effort I made.
It's been a minute for me as well. I think, as long as I don't hear no snippets from nobody else's radios and nothing like that, I'd be all right.
Yeah, it's a rough one. Let's get to a shoe topic before we lose the chat. And then we got to wrap it up with them grails. I'm talking about them grails. Let's get into this Kevin Durant topic on here. Apparently, Kevin Durant said he turned down signing with Under Armour because, number one, I love Nike so much. And number two, he didn't want to start over.
Lies.
What part is the lie? What part is the lie?
The part about him not wanting to start over. Negro, you just ain't want to be signed with Under Armour. You didn't see the vision. You know, Nike's a big name. Nike's gonna be the first meeting anybody takes when they get them calls. And if they tell you that's not the first meeting they took, they lied.
Look, this is what he said, and this made me look at like this dude done really embrace this villain role. I knew I had a supreme skill that needed to be compensated for, and I knew I played my way into having these negotiations, but I didn't want to start over in Under Armour or Adidas. I knew where I wanted to be, and 300 million was more than enough. That's quite flat.
Yeah.
They made 300 million. Fuck Under Armour. Fuck Adidas.
I've
been looking at Nike forever.
Right. Which is why that Nike is going to be the first call you take when you get an endorsement deals and all that stuff with the brands trying to get you in. That's the first meeting you're going to go to. Come on,
you gotta understand what the bar is.
Don't play.
I think it's pretty interesting that he said, I knew I had a supreme skill that needed to be compensated for. Like, God damn. Your supreme skill had to take your ass to the West, though. You had to go on over to join that team that was already stacked with your supreme skill. Having ass, you nappy head bastard. I'm like, come on, bruh. Like, I get it. But, dude, you can't. The juxtaposition is crazy. I didn't want to start over. But you started over. You started over.
He did start over. He did.
Yeah, but it's different when you start over with Under Armour. It's different when you start over with the Timberwolves.
Say what
and you start over with the cheat code.
No, you just need to say what it is. Under Armour still makes ugly ass shoes. Everybody who wears Adidas shoes end up with leg issues. I have to go to Nike. That's what it is.
You knew Nike gonna give you the biggest money. Nike gonna have all those slogans for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 3-point layup with the KD 35 on it. Like I need that.
They got the shiny commercial.
Exactly.
Nike's officially the NBA brand. You know, they big shit.
That's it. Like you could have just answered that without answering the other shit. Hey, look, it's Nike. The end of the discussion. That's it. But the way he said it, he kind of shit on them. And look, we know nobody wants to wear Under Armour. But Nike kind of shit on the deal and said that Under Armour offered up to $285 million. Nike offered $300 million. Like, they didn't even give you a lot over there. Just like, here, take it extra.
Right.
Here, $15 million extra. They gave you 35. Hold on. Yeah. That's the next weekend's meeting. All right. Yeah, we got $300 million for you. That's it.
Just slide that number across the table. Like, we're willing to give you this.
Right.
I mean, why does anybody sign to Nike, man? I mean, come on.
Well, everybody signed to Nike. You don't even get a shoe. You can be a Jordan athlete. You'll never get a shoe. We'll just give you colorways. Yeah. Thank you.
The only person who didn't sign to Nike is Steph Curry. Like, they said they spelled my name wrong. So what? I would have took that check.
They could have called me OGSneekerz. I would have been like, cool. And Beard, we got a shoe for you, but it's called the Q the Queen. Well, shit. Give me that shoe, Royals.
Right.
Exactly. Right there.
For $300 million, they could have called me Quincy the King. I don't give a damn.
Yeah. They're sitting there like Kyle, Christopher, whatever. We got $75 million. Okay.
Right. Where do I sign? You sign it in blood? I will cut this shit right now.
Can I get blue in the shoe? No, it's gonna be pink. Okay. I'm still with it. I'm still with it. Go Nike. Blue for life.
Right.
Right. Everybody saying they would have took the check. Nike's at the top of the food chain. Absolutely, Retro Younger. What's going on, fam? Welcome to the show. Absolutely right. Didn't Jordan and LeBron's talk start with Adidas? Yep. Adidas don't fuck around. Adidas is quick to call somebody. Now their completion rate is horrible, but they take a whole lot of shots. Yeah, their shoot percentage is trash.
LeBron actually did what was it? It was an interview with Maverick Carter where he said they slid him a check for something like $10 million, and that was the most money he had ever seen.
And that was just to talk to him.
Yeah, that was just to talk to him.
No strings attached. $10 million? I would talk to anybody walking this planet for $10 million.
They're like, $10 million. We just want to talk to you. $10 million. Just sit down and talk to us. Nike said, hey, bro. Hey, Lebanon, LeBron, whatever. We got $75 million. We got $75 million, LeBron, whatever. $75 million. You fucking or what? I'm fucking.
Shit, for $10 million, I would have been at the shop that night with the $10 million check in my hand, getting an Adidas tattoo. I can cover it up. $10 million? Shit. They would have to pay me another $1 million to take the Adidas shit off.
Hell, for $10 million, I sit in a meeting with R. Kelly with a 15-year-old on his lap.
And there we go, folks. There we go, folks. Oh my God.
Hey, money talks. Shoot, got these student loans.
Let me tell y'all about Q the Queen, bro.
Oh my God.
This is why we had these different topics on here for the night, bro. Hell no. Love it.
Got me out here sweating under these lights.
No.
Oh,
I'm just playing, y'all. I wouldn't take that meeting. It would have to be two 15-year-olds.
You would have been in there catching the piss in the cup. Like, hold on, don't let that go to waste. We got one more coming in. Hold on, water. Shit. This is a topic that you talked about earlier, and they actually passed a law today, a rule change in the NFL. The NFL says that players will now stand and show respect for the flag or anthem. The team has the option to stay in the locker room while the anthem is being played, but if you're out there, you are expected to stand. There will be no demonstrations allowed. This is officially a rule on the books. If you stay in the locker room, you may also have to pay a fine, and then the team can figure out if the team's paying it or if the player's paying it. What do you think about this, Q?
I haven't decided yet because I did hear this on Sports Talk this morning. I think it was the Don Lebitard show.
Damn, be woke as fuck.
I don't really know how to take it. You know, you still get in trouble if you kneel during the game, but you can sit in the locker room and kneel just as long as nobody sees you. Isn't that the same thing? Isn't that the same thing as saying you can't kneel or protest on the field?
Yeah, this is definitely a rule change just because you're hurting our money. This is like, we don't need, the people don't get it. The people are upset every time y'all make a statement, even if it's something useful. The people are upset. We need you to stop fucking with our money. So stay in the locker room, which is what you could have done anyway.
Right. What point would I be trying to make? What message would I be trying to send if I'm sitting in the locker room?
Yeah, you just, it's aggravating to me because we didn't used to have to pay it. Like, I personally don't understand why we pay so much homage to the flag for every fucking thing. Everything.
But
here's the, like this, how is this different than Germany or?
Listen, I'll tell you like this. I was listening to ESPN radio here in New York, and they brought up a great point. And they said, when people go to a game, you're worried about people kneeling, but yet you're not worried about all those people who are going to the hot dog stand when they're saying, please rise for the national anthem. You're not worried about all the people taking selfies while the national anthem is going on.
Yeah.
Or going to the bathroom while the national anthem is going on. So when people are trying to give a peaceful protest, you have an issue with that. And that makes no sense, because if you have an issue with the kneeling, you should have an issue with all the people moving around during the anthem, but you don't.
Well, you know the difference though? The difference is those people are paying the money.
Yeah,
and I was about to say, Colin Park said this shit best. He said, if they're part of the company, you got to follow company policy. Here's my only issue with that line of thinking. And this is, number one is that the NFL has been marketed as a nonprofit for how long now? Like, I think they just dropped that in 2014 or some shit like that. It was operating as a nonprofit all this time. So now that changed. But you have stadiums in cities that are broke as shit. I'm from St. Louis. Everything around where the Rams Stadium is fucked up. Everything is closed and boarded up. But the city is still paying for that stadium. So you're lobbying the city to pay for these stadiums. You're lobbying the civilians to pay for all this shit. And then you go in here and you have an anthem, and then all of a sudden we got a strict policy on this other shit. And at the end of the day, the billionaire owners are still getting rich. What the fuck? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
Heads ain't ready. Hit it right on the head. You're going to have players turn their back on the flag.
Shout out to my what was his name? Mahmoud Rauf.
Yeah, because it was
Ron Harper.
It was first. He was what was it? He was praying during the national anthem, and they found an issue with that. Then it was, I believe, he turned his back to the flag, and then basically they blacklisted him from the NBA.
Right.
So you're going to have players who are going to turn their back to the flag, and the thing about it is with these owners. It's not that the owners care about America so much and they're so patriotic. They care about their money.
Right.
That's their main concern. Yeah. I'm an owner. I make money off of this team. And because people are saying, hey, I'm not going to watch these games anymore. I'm not going to be a season ticket holder. Whoa. You fucking with my money.
Yep.
So we need to all get an agreements. We need to all agree that we put this rule down so we all don't lose any more money.
And that's the sad part is that the whole purpose of the protests has turned into this shit that now we're going to talk about something else. Now this is what we're going to do. And it's annoying as shit. I see the conversation and I see the comments about it's a choice and it's a private league and shit like that. But we're mandating. I don't know if I can state how important this is that we're mandating patriotism. That's communist. You can't make somebody salute the flag like that. You're no different than a communist country at that point.
At the end of the day, and in my eyes, and what has always been in my eyes when it comes to the NFL, it's a white man's game. Season ticket holders, people that frequent those games in physical attendance are usually white people. They don't have any sense of awareness for anything that we think is important. So when we talk about not being surprised, like what OG said about Marsalis, I mean, come on. And especially when it comes to these white men money, I mean, all they see in us is ways to make money. So if we're disrupting that in any way, we're the talent. The black folk run, the black folk dance, the black folk sing. You know what I mean? And we make the white man the money. That's all we do. That's all we're seen to do. That's all they think that we know how to do. So if we have a mind, if we want to speak out, if we want to do these things with our platforms, there's going to be a problem in that white man's arena and circle and world. And that's what the NFL is and has always been, again, to me. So.
Yeah, that's real talk. OG, you got anything to add on that, Cat? It looks like he got a question for you.
Nah, I wanted to hear OG's opinion on this.
I agree with Beard that it definitely is, it's trying to mandate patriotism, that you will, I mean, even in the literal words that they use, that you will not do anything that does not respect the flag. There's nothing that says you have to respect the flag. This is, to me, it cuts dead in the heart of freedom of speech. And yes, this is my job and this is my employer. Okay, but I still have free speech. And just because I work for you, that doesn't mean that you get to take that away. And I guess I'm done with it from the standpoint that I don't even feel like the people that it is directly affecting, the people whose speech is being affected, are going to give a care. Because as I sit here right now, it's easy to say, so I'm going to say it. If it was me, I'd kneel. And I keep kneeling. Because you're not, to me, you're not making this rule and making it go away. You're stoking the flame.
Right.
Just like Caddy said, okay, you tell me I can't kneel, I'm going to turn my back. Everybody's going to face this way, I'm going to face the other way. I'm standing. Leave me alone. You can't tell me nothing.
Right, because at the end of the day, you can blacklist one brave soul, but if those hundreds of players were to go ahead and take a stand, they can't shoot them all out.
They're not exercising their power. People shut down the leagues because they were having labor impasse, and they shut it down so long they had to get people off the street to come and play the game.
Mm-hmm. The other thing that aggravates me about this is that the kneeling was a direct response from a conversation with a soldier. So Colin was sitting, and they said, "No, you can't sit." Well, what's a better way to do it? You can kneel. That's not disrespectful. Right. Okay, so now I'm kneeling. So now you're saying that, okay, now the kneeling, even though the soldier said it was cool, it's still disrespectful. This is just some bullshit. And it wasn't until, y'all have already seen it. This is not original thought. I'm not making this up. I can't take any credit for this. Y'all know that the NFL was paid by the armed forces and the government to start playing the anthem and flying those planes over before the games. That's some shit that they started doing. They got a check for it. And now somewhere around we've got to this point in 2018 where it's being mandated that you have to do that. They also have to do this shit for basketball. We don't talk about it in basketball, I guess, because there's a different association with black folks in basketball than there is with black folks in football. There's a different respect for basketball, but it's the same thing in basketball. You have to, and this goes back to Ron Harper and Raouf, you have to stand for the anthem. They did that shit back then. When them motherfuckers decided not to stand, they started protesting, they got the fuck up out the league. Quiet as kept, they was gone. Ron Harper, his career shouldn't have been over. He was one of the sharpest shooters in the history of the game. You protested, you're not going to the White House? Your ass is out of there, bro. Question for OG. As a government employee, would you take the knee?
Would I take the knee where?
Like, so you're at a government thing and they got the flag up and they want to say before they do your meeting for the day, your business for the day, as a government employee, how would you react to that? And he asked the same question for all of us. I can speak just from a recent experience. I was at an event and I was a vendor at the event and I was not prepared and I was at the front of the goddamn room. Can you rise for the anthem? Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
So I'm going to say this. I've actually thought about that. I can see a scenario where I would. However, in general, since this discussion has been going on, almost every place I have been where the anthem has been played, it has occurred to me. Now, there's times that I've been at sporting events or other things, and I ain't stand up. I mean, and I didn't have it. This predates this discussion, so I'm not exactly sure, what you're trying to get at in your question. But I would consider it from the standpoint that just on GP, if I just want to take a knee one day, no, it would have to be a reason for me doing that. So, but I wouldn't. That's my answer. I don't know if that, if you want to add something else so I can more directly respond to the question, I'm good with that.
Yeah, for me,
I also sing the anthem. I probably get called 4 or 5 times a month. And I've even thought about I've thought about whether or not I would do it and sing it, but sing it on a knee. But it's what is the point if I were going to be doing it, because I'm not in the middle of this storm. So if I'm in a situation where I can affect my voice to that, yes, I will consider it. You know? But just me, okay, I got to go to a meeting and they're doing it and I just drop down to one knee. What is the point of me doing that?
G4 said that he's asking because we're all pushing the agenda for football that we probably wouldn't do for ourselves. And I think that's a good point, G4. I think the difference is that,
before you go further, let me just say my piece.
Please do.
First off, I wouldn't work for the government. Second off, I would sell my cookies before I would have to work for the government.
Hey, where do we find her? Where we find her? Where did we find her? I'm out of here. Yo.
Hot and ready now. But they know not for the government.
Cue the queen out here selling cookies. She's selling cookies. 76 times we're dropping 86 flex bombs.
Fresh baked. In the little clear baggie.
Royals. Uh-oh, Johnny Kick said how much them cookies going for.
But
continue. Continue. It was getting serious up in here. Go ahead.
I think it's a little too late for that.
Yeah, I don't think we can recover from that. I don't think we can recover from that. Let's get to the question that we got from Sports by Q. And then we'll get to the chat, and then we'll close out with our grails. Sports Guy Q sent a question to us, and it says, is there protocol for selling hyped shoes to people you know? Is it wrong for someone to expect you to sell a limited or hyped sneaker, basically like the Off-White AJ1s, for below market value or even for retail because that's your people? So Caddy got a pair of them Off-Whites today.
Ooh.
And Caddy's looking to sell them, and he can make a nice little chunk of money.
Ooh.
What if I say, hey, Caddy, look, I need them. That's a favorite shoe for me, bro, but I only got 500. Is it wrong for me to expect Caddy to sell them to me for 500?
Here's the thing.
And how quickly are you going to tell me to get the fuck out your face, Cadillac Jackson?
Hold on. I need to. Hold on.
Uh-oh, here you come.
You're my friend.
Oh, shit. Sneaker A to close out the season.
I did get a pair of Off-Whites. They're nice. But I already looked on StockX and I see they're selling for $1,500.
Jesus Christ.
Now here's the problem. You want them for 500. You're my boy. The word that we used earlier. You're my nigga.
I can give you 500 now. I'll give you another 200 in 2 weeks.
You think you're gonna have the unmitigated gall to come to me with $500? And I'm gonna accept that $500 and be like, sure, Beard, sure, Mr. Jedi. I'm gonna give you these shoes and you're gonna go off happy. No, that's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna sell this shoe to some kid over in Washington State for $1,500. Because it's Grail season.
Yes, sir.
And you know it's Grail season. And if you think you're getting the shoe for $500, that's asinine, you know what? I don't even understand why you would even ask me for $500. It's so disrespectful. I'm telling you right now, there's certain shoes you can be like, hey, dog, I got you on this.
Right.
Like, you be like, you got those Royal ones? I got you, dog. Space Jams, I got you, dog. Hey, bro, them Off-Whites. What you want to talk about? Hey, bro, them Off-Whites, like, yo, you know I need those. Yeah, I know you need those.
Damn.
And you my boy. And this is where you sometimes got to say, listen, when it comes to money, I don't want to get you involved in this. This is money. This is money now. You know this is money. You my boy.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the friendship that we have. I enjoy the fellowship that we have together. I enjoy this fellowship. And I want to keep this fellowship going. So I'm going to tell you to take 10 steps the fuck back. And let me get out in these streets and hold these shoes real quick.
Right.
And I'll get right back to you. Because these right here, nigga, these ain't touching your hands.
You real about that shit. So
yeah. I mean, for a shoe like that, you know, first off, if he the homie, he should know you trying to flip him. Second off, he should know because it's a flippable shoe, he should address you in the beginning of that conversation with, you know, you getting rid of those or you got to hook up. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least open that gate as opposed to trying to trap you in. You know what I'm saying? That's
because like you looking for the come up. That's like OG got the JTH 3s. Mm-hmm. Right? That's like me going to OG and be like, hey dog, OG, my man, 100 grand. Hey. Did I tell you a bad motherfucker when you sing, boy? Listen, you got those JTH 3s, man. You got white cements, you got black cements, you got purple cements, you got all the cements. Listen, how about you let me take those JTH 3s off your hands for retail, dog? Now, I know you've seen the StockX numbers. But listen, I'm your boy, and I know you can do the flip, but let me take those off your hands. You know I need those. What you say, OG?
Well, first of all, you know you're not gonna come to me like that, but here's where I'm gonna go left. I don't think that it's correct for the person to assume, but I do not think that it's an issue if I choose to say, all right, man, I got you. Here you go. And I don't think that I'm crazy. I don't think that I'm wrong. I just think, and I think somebody in the chat has said it. Sometimes they've done that. You know, I've been on the other end of that. So
I think there's a difference for doing a solid and cutting yourself completely off. It's definitely up to your discretion. But yeah, I agree with you, OG. I wouldn't expect just because Caddy's my man that he give me them off whites for $500. I wouldn't expect that. And as someone who works in the field of doing services for cash, graphic design for cash, I know when people come and be like, hey, can you design a shirt for me? I mean, I know you know how to do that. So can you do it for free? Fuck no, baby. I can't. I can't. And if you my people, you shouldn't disrespect me like that. Don't put me in that situation where I'm going to have to curse you out. What was you about to say, Q?
I was going to say, we was talking about the N word earlier now. Now your real friends know when they can get something for retail. But your friends that's a little sketchy gonna come with you with that it's called nigga shit. All right?
Absolutely.
If you know I got something on my hands that I'm likely not gonna wear, but I know I can sell that for $1,500.
Yeah.
You're not the real peeps if you own the nigga shit. You gonna want me to get the come up now?
Now, if I come to you with a price, if I come to you and I'll be like, hey, listen, Beard, I can give you these off whites for $600.
So y'all heard it on the show. He said he was gonna sell them to me for $600. Y'all hear that?
You don't even want them shits. Get out of here.
Well, see, I'm gonna get them from you for $600, and then I'm gonna sell them for the $1,600.
Shut your whole damn StockX account down.
No, that's real shit.
But that's what it is. Like there's certain shoes. Like you will buy shoes to get closer to our grails. Right. It just happens that way. This is how it works. So you see a shoe, you be like, yo, I can use this to get this.
Right.
But you got people who will come to you and be like, hey, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think Sports Guy Q question was from that point. Like, for instance, I know you guys well enough to know that, let's say I've been talking about off-whites since they hit. And I've been trying and missing and trying and missing and trying and missing. I'm not going to say that you're going to be like, yo, OG, hey, come on, man. Go ahead. You can. But if I've been bleeding off-white and somebody gets them and they don't want them, I know you well enough to know how you're going to move and how what scenarios your mind is going to go through, before you just go for the money grab.
I got you. Like if I know that you want the off-whites, like you've been sitting there, you be like, damn, yo, if I can get those them UNC off-whites, this, that, and the third, and I grab them in your size.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can say, yo, OG, I grabbed these off-whites in your size, bro. You want them? And that's because, sometimes you just have that inner circle.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have that inner circle. Let me be clear on that. Sometimes you have that inner circle where you can do that. Like, be like, hey, Beard, listen, I grabbed these Space Jams in the size 13. Yo, you want them? And the first question you might ask is, how much?
Yeah.
And you be like, yo, just, you might be like, it might come down to like, don't worry about it. Or, just throw me a little extra and you straight. Nothing major.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So Sports Guy Q is saying that wasn't it. The person was getting passive aggressive and he was joking him on the page saying that he should let him go for retail for the culture. Nah.
Yeah, but see, that's where it kind of lures in.
That's messed up for multiple reasons. Because I mean, it's no secret that in the past year, anything off white, most people were grabbing for the flip anyway. Like when that 10 came out that day, everybody was on them. And I know I was definitely on them. I wasn't planning to wear a damn thing from that list. All right.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too. But like, dog, don't even do that for me because, hey, Caddy, look, let me get them off whites from you for $500. Hey, how about I keep the off whites? I sell them, and then I can throw some money at you to get a grill because I'm about to come up like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's how niggas move. That's how you move with your people. Like we talked about before, when this shit started, we each ended up getting a pair of the Royals. They all could have resold for more money than what we were paying for them, but we just looked out for each other and shipped them. That was it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't another thought process, but that's not required. That's not a mandate. Shit, just because I'm your people, it is what it is. I wouldn't, but I think, everybody said it best. I wouldn't expect that shit from my people. I wouldn't do Caddy like that. I would, hey, Caddy, let me give you $500 for my way. I wouldn't do that shit.
Now, more than likely, it would be if I know you wanted them, or if I know OG wanted them, I'd be like, hey, bro, I just saw these drop. You want me to shoot the shot for you?
Right.
And then it'd be like, yeah, go ahead and shoot that shot for me. Boom, I got them. I mail them to you, so and so. There would be no hesitation in that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I was thinking about somebody, I'd be like, oh, yo, Sports Guy Q was trying to get these. I remember he put it on his IG. Hey, Sports Guy Q, listen, I saw these. I got the drop. You want me to shoot the shot for you, bro?
Hey, G4 said fuck Caddy. Okay.
Hey, shout out to the people that are that friend that think they're gonna get the hookup when you get a cop that you're trying to flip and you tell them no and they get salty and you can feel that energy from there on out. Shout out to y'all. Y'all some fuck boys.
Yo.
Wow. Fuck boys.
Let's get to the chat real quick. If y'all got anything y'all want us to talk about, we about to wrap up with these grails. We about to be off for 2 weeks. Again, thank y'all so much for making it another successful season. Anytime we get to kick it with y'all and talk shit, it's a success for us. So
I'm sending G4 some Under Armour cleats from Burlington. Watch.
Y'all got any questions for us in the chat? We about to wrap this show up. I see 19 people left. There's only 19 people. Y'all tripping because y'all gonna miss them grails.
They're trying to get into the game.
Yeah, I understand.
This is a big game.
Bastards.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. We're gonna go cue the queen. Please give the people your shout outs and roll out. Then we're gonna roll to OG. Then we'll roll to Caddy and I'll close out the show. Let them know where they can find you and all that shit if they don't know already.
Well, you know, I'm just a little old regular, degular, schmegula girl from Flint, Michigan, who resides in Chicago. Go by the name of Q the Queen. That's QDA Queen. I'm on YouTube and IG as Q the Queen. That's where you can find me. What else? Shout out to everybody in the chat, you know, that hopped in tonight. Definitely, I was excited for hopping on this week. This is a big week for me, just in general. But this was one of the cherries on top. But by week's end, I'll have like some big stuff going on that I'm excited about. So, yeah. But anyway, shout out to, you know, Sports Guy Q, Soulmate, Sneakerholic Bees, again, Jamie White, Monday Midsole family that came through. Shout out to you guys. Much love. Dre Day's Kicks, little sexy.
Oh shit.
Little sexy with his little legs and his little IG pics.
Hey, wait. It started off being like it was you got a shot, and then it started out just shitting on you. Wait a minute, Dre Day.
My brother.
Welcome to Flint.
My brother G4. Hopefully you make it out to the Shy, bro. If
Man,
not,
fuck G4.
Come on, G4. What's happening? We were happy to see you. That was a rare occasion. Trey Day, I think he might have dipped out, but Trey Day Kicks, if you still in, you know, Crimson and Cream Love. That's a noob over there. Who else? Sneak King Quotes. What up, Warrior Blood? Was 804 in tonight? I wasn't tracking the chat too much. 804. King
Pop Lewis came through.
Pop. Shout out to you guys. Just everybody, man. Appreciate you guys. Definitely looking forward to you guys' next season. I know y'all taking a little hiatus. What am I gonna do with my Wednesday evening now?
We sure a pimp like you figure something out. Something like a like you figure something out.
Well, yeah. Thanks again for having me, guys. It was fun as usual. So.
Thank you for gracing the show again. Q the Queen. We'll probably have you back again. You know, your favorite. This will probably be the second highest watch episode because your first one is the most watch episode.
Oh, well, you know, I ain't nobody, but I'm glad they enjoy it.
That's what's up. OG, give you a shout outs and then show them the grail if you got a grail. I heard you holding spades over there.
GLX Kicks said he wanted to know how many of us are going to SneakerCon in Chicago.
Well, Q will probably be there.
I'll obviously be there. Yeah.
Let's just say bet I will. Well, so as it stands right now, I won't be there. If my job keeps doing this fuck shit, I might have a lot of free time on my hands. So maybe. As of right now, I won't be there.
I will, unfortunately won't be able to make it. Planning a wedding.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah. What you're saying? It's more important for you to get married than to go to SneakerCon?
Yes.
Oh. What about you, OG?
Nah, it was, you know, I was testing the water to see, you know, if any folks were going, and so, you know, I got to go to Chicago anyway, so I won't be going during that time. I'm gonna save my powder till another time, you know, when more of the family's gonna be out, so we can link up.
Right. So it's on you, OG.
Yeah, so I've been quiet because I really don't have anything. I'm trying to look around here and see. I thought I had something on the floor. Oh, there you are.
Shit.
No. But actually, no. This is not a brace yourself. You brace yourself for the two that are coming after me. This is light work. I don't have, but it actually ties into the conversation that we were just having. I'm not gonna shout the person out unless they say it's okay for me. But know that I didn't do this on my own. But I appreciate the fact the dope thing about our family is that, you know, when we say things and we're looking for things, or, you know, people look out for us. And y'all just need to know that we do not take that for granted, and we try to do the same. That's why we post up those links. You know, any information that we can find, you know, to help you get ahead. We try to put it out there for you as soon as we know. But with that said, we finally made it to the sneaker room.
And should have known it was some fire.
Yes, for those who come home from the side chick's house, it is those Sean Witherspoons. And shout out to the Kick Talker who really dealt a solid. Absolutely. It is right dead on line with that conversation that we just had. And, you know, so I speak from real life as opposed to what if, and it can't happen. So don't sleep. Don't believe that it won't. But when it does, it's a blessing. Know that it is. And from my perspective, you get blessed. That's just empowering you to bless somebody. So I'm done. We appreciate you. We love you. And you can't do nothing about it.
Cadillac Jackson?
Yes, he told y'all.
Well, one, I appreciate the family. Been a great season. It's always great kicking it with y'all and having fun. We got the Royals. You know, it's always fun kicking it with Q and my brothers. So I can't wait to do this again.
But now the disrespect.
So the first thing we got here.
Man, the first thing. Jesus.
Yes, Retro, I am going to wear them. There you go.
The first thing we got here is I've been wanting these since I was a youngin', since I was a teenager, and
last week
finally got them.
Hey,
Finally had to get them, the metallic gold 97s. This was a grail for me.
Fire.
So for me to be able to get these, I was like super happy.
Q Queen just did a video about that too. If you didn't see that, you can go to her YouTube channel and check that out.
Now, the second thing, I'm apologizing now.
This motherfucker. Goddamn, Caddy, wait. I just remember what you got. You bastard.
Yeah. I told you I was playing spades.
I
was playing spades.
For the people who still ain't made it home, what you got in there, Caddy?
That's called that Big Bang LeBron 9.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I had to get these, and I got a good price on it, so I had to get these. And
there's more.
Wait, hold on. There's one more. Wait. Let me.
Caddy.
There's more.
Wait a minute now. You gotta let us breathe for a second now.
There's one more. Wait. Let me.
Can we take a sip of water? Can we take a sip of water?
Let me make this phone call real quick. Hold on. Hello. Wait. Oh yes. Wait. Hold on. I got somebody on the. I got somebody on the other line. Hold on. I got somebody on the line. Hold on. I got somebody on the other line. Let me just talk. Hello. Hello.
You old bastard.
Who's that on the line?
Hello. That's that real G to one. That's that real G to one.
That's respect right there.
Shit.
And in case you forgot, they both mine. They both mine, baby. That's right. Hey.
Yeah, we hate.
And I'm out. Riverside, motherfucker.
So
you was on that rope-a-dope for a second. You pulled that low out. I'm like, didn't we discuss this already?
Right. So I want to let the chat know I'm apologizing because I forgot about one of those shoes. The reason that I'm going last is not because I have more heat than Caddy. It's just a personal grail. The reason that I'm going last is because I know that once I show this grail, the show's over. So I'm just going to do this. There won't be a lot of talking. I appreciate y'all. I love the Kick Talkers. Thank you for everybody who got the shirt orders in. I know. Hey, shut up, Caddy. I appreciate all y'all who ordered shirts. Y'all really showed up and showed out. That shit was amazing. If you have questions about the status of that, you can hit me up. Like I said, the order went in on Monday. I'm waiting on the response. It should come tomorrow. And at that point, I will send them the money and then we'll get started. The plan is to still have these by the first show of next season, which I believe is June 13th. I believe that's the right date.
Okay.
But that's the plan. Q the Queen.
Yo.
Thank you so much for rocking with us. You're absolutely one of my favorite guests. Your family. I fucks with you. I wish I would have known you in Atlanta because we could have kicked it. I was just meeting you in Atlanta.
Right.
You're one of my favorite people out there. Straight up.
He's deflecting right now because he knows he got a big joker. He got a big joker. That's what that is.
I'll show the box first. I just show the box top. It's just a Nike box. There's nothing special about that. There's nothing special about the box top.
Trying to give us a heart attack is what you're trying to do. Now, come on.
Motherfucker. Good night. Good night, everybody. This show is over. You think I'm playing? I got my finger on the button. If you got something
on the Homestead Grails,
OG, quit talking so we can
Grails.
Thing. Now, come on now.
Homestead Grails, Untold Truth Pack. This is a shoe we've been searching for since we started doing this shit.
Wow.
And I found a pair. Should I tell them how much they were?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is the last episode. Go ahead.
The leather on that thing.
Go ahead and tell him. He muted him.
We can't see it, OG, if you keep him muted. All we see is beard.
It won't move now. Yep, technical difficulties. I'm sorry.
So you was being petty. And then what happened?
Actually, I didn't click it.
Beard, you gotta unmute it. You gotta be unmuted on your end.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, okay. Beard, unmute.
Y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now?
You did that to yourself. That wasn't even me.
I didn't touch nothing though, so I don't know what happened.
Show us the box again. We didn't get shit.
This is the Homestead Grails. This is probably the most coveted shoe out of the collection. This is the OG box with the inscription, the whole 9. Yes, they are a size that fits. I can actually wear these bad boys. They're Air Max, so I can go up a size. So these are 14. I have tried them on, and they fit. The leather's crazy.
That leather is banana.
This shit is
leather.
I can just look at it.
It's got the other laces, and this is the whole package, baby. This is the whole package, and they were 120. This shoe goes for 300 and up. Got it for 120. Yeah. So my collection of Untold Truth is complete.
Beard, OG said to tell you that he's sending G4 to your house right now. He's on his way.
G4 is my best friend. He would not do anything to hurt you.
G4 went to bed early after seeing that one. He done.
That is it.
Baby.
So that's my grail. I knew OG would have that reaction. That's why I went last. And I'll holler at y'all next season, man.
You are officially... I'm really happy for you, but you are so wrong right now. You are so wrong for that.
It's a grail. It's the top.
No. I'm not saying you shouldn't have gotten it. The fact that I got that like that you put me in that position, you're wrong for that, man. But I'm happy for you, bro. I'll never see it, so I'm glad somebody in the family got it. That's dope.
Gonna cry in the car.
Congrats, Beard, on completing your pack. So
appreciate that. I didn't,
Yeah.
It ain't that high end grail like Caddy got, but that's for somebody's looking for it. That's the one. That's that original.
That is a high end grail. Like there's probably Air Max people now trying to find out where you live because that's the unicorn, bro.
Hey, for this year, that's shit. The satchels. I'm good. So thank y'all again for rocking out with us. Season 4 is to a close. We'll holler at y'all in 2 more weeks. Shirts should be in your hand by then. If we get them all out, get them produced, that would be dope for TK Hump Day Heat for that episode for y'all to rock them out. That would be dope. You ain't got to. We got a small following, just a little show that we do on Wednesday nights. We get 30 people in here. We ain't the best show doing this, but we have a lot of fun. And
them shirts is fire. Them shirts is fire. We're going to all get our shirts, right? Then we're going to coordinate to meet up in the middle of nowhere and do like a flash mob. And we're just going to do the Talkin Kicks, whatever, It's going down. You heard it.
Dre Kicks had just messaged me on Instagram and he said he wants you to get a fishnet shirt. I don't know why, but he said, Q the Queen, your shirt is gonna be fishnet.
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 People with little legs, boy, they be saying something.
No t-shirt under it is what he said.
You ain't right.
No, good night.
You ain't right. We about to ban you from Spotify, Dre Day.
We out, y'all. Peace.
Bye.